Hello everybody, welcome back to Odd Fitness. Let's crack ourselves a fusion here. Satisfying. Today I'd like to talk about a slightly controversial subject. It's about weight loss prescription. Well, it is a weight loss prescription in a different form, but it's also for type 2 diabetes. So, what is this wonder drug that could help you lose weight and help with type 2 diabetes? It's called, I bet you've heard of it, Ozempic. Ozempic, other name is going by Wegovy, and another name for it is semaglutide. So, the difference between Ozempic for type 2 diabetes, smaller dose. For Wegovy, that's in the other product, you use it for weight loss, higher dose. So, I bet you've heard of it by now. A lot of people using it, celebrities. It does have some profound effects. People have been known to lose up to 30 pounds of body fat, body mass, 30 pounds in about 5 to 6 months. Of course, if you're taking a higher dose, these results can come faster, maybe more than 5 to 9 pounds per month. That's pretty substantial. Excuse me. Yeah, 5 to 9 pounds is a lot, especially in 1 month. For most people, if they're not heavily, chronically obese, this is definitely not the drug of choice for you. This is for people that are struggling with a large amount of weight gain, very heavy, big time obesity. 250 and up is usually the marker, but you could use it at lighter levels, of course. If you weighed less, you could still use it. So let's talk about some of the pros and cons. A pro for example, Ozempic is weight loss, of course. And how this happens is it stops your cravings and hunger, sends a signal to your body that lets you know that you're not hungry anymore, that you can stop feeding the machine, that you don't have to eat. And this is good. People that are struggling with obesity need to have more reinforcement and be shown that they do have to turn off their mechanism. They don't need to eat, because part of the problem is overeating, and ghrelin is what it's called, a system that regulates hunger and appetite. It's supposed to get set off, and after a while you're eating and then you could feel it, you're full, the message is sent. I did that this morning. I was eating a bowl of yogurt with apples and strawberries and protein powder and a coffee, and after a while I was like, okay, I'm full, I'm very full, I'm going to save the rest for later. In the case for people that have diabetes, these people can't exactly do that. That's part of the problem, is they have no filters, so to speak. There's no off switch. They just keep going. Huge problem, not a good thing. So that's one of the pros to Ozempic, is takes away the hunger. That's about all I found for it. Of course, it drops the weight. That's a good thing. One of the cons, out of pocket, if you're not going to get insurance for it, $500 for one prescription. That's pretty steep. Not a good thing. Another con, people that are using Ozempic, which is supposed to be used for type 2 diabetes, they're blocking people that actually need it for type 2 diabetes from getting it, because it's all being used up by people using it for weight loss, which they could use Wegovy or another product instead, which actually contains the higher dose, the one that's going to help you lose weight faster. So that's one con. Another con, gastrointestinal problems. This is a big one, because health is wealth. Said this many times, as you know. And when you take this product and you want it to help you and it's going to drop the weight, but not without consequences, this sucks, because who wants any gastrointestinal problems? It's vomiting, nausea, also leads to thyroid cancer, pancreatitis, constipation, and general fatigue. I mean, God, could you ask for more problems? That's, in my book, just absolutely terrible. So, one of the cons there, it does also, it helps with, of course, the cravings. It shuts that down, and that's good. However, it's not a magic bullet, and doctors and physicians still recommend that you have to do the heavy lifting. Literally, you're supposed to continue lifting strenuous physical activity while you're on this. So it just goes to show you that there is no true magic bullet when it comes to a prescription that you think is going to help take away body fat, body mass, help you get in shape. It's still recommended 150 minutes to 250 minutes per week of cardiovascular exercise and strength training, general health, stretching, and being active, plus a sensible diet. So, what do I got that Ozempic doesn't have? I got all those 4 things that I'm already doing for myself, and I'm not taking Ozempic, and voila, we're in shape. What's going on? Because there's no magic pill. That doesn't exist. If there really was, everybody would be on it. And unfortunately, people are believing this right now. They're buying it, literally, and they're using Ozempic, and they are dropping the weight 30, 50 pounds in 6 months. However, you still have to do your homework. You're not getting out of this scot-free. Another con, the rapid weight loss leads to loose, saggy skin. Not a good thing if you're, trying to get the best body self-image, body dreams. That's not good. Loose, saggy skin could leave one self-conscious, and that's just it's not a good thing. But if you tone as you're going through it, start the first week, you're doing the 150 minutes to 250 minutes that's recommended of exercise, dieting right, cardio. All these things together can help tighten up the skin. You're going to gain the muscle to fill out the skin. This will help. But if you're just taking this and expecting, I'm going to look like a damn fitness model because I took Ozempic in 6 months, you are living in a delusion. That's not going to happen for anybody. And one more terrible con that, because there's a lot more cons than there was pros here. After 1 year of using Ozempic, the effects of taking away your hunger, that starts to dwindle, and that is no longer prevalent. The effects wear off and they diminish. So the truth is, Ozempic, it's just a fad. It's huge. It's making money. Celebrities are talking about it. People with type 2 diabetes are on it. And the tried and true is right next to it. They're holding both up. They're saying, use this, but also use this. The middle finger is taller. The middle finger represents that diet, the cardio, the strength training, the stretching, getting better sleep. What you put in your body is going to represent how you look. This is just plain facts right here. So you can use this stuff. You can use weight loss. There's been so many hydroxycut. There's all this crap that's been pushed on Americans, pushed on the whole world as magic bullets. But there is none, or they couldn't keep making these so-called magic bullets because they don't work. What works is the truth. You have to work out hard. You have to cardio hard. You have to diet down right. This is easy once you get into the routine. once you look in the mirror and accept responsibility and say, well, it is up to me. I'm controlling all the donuts that go in here, or I'm controlling all of the broccoli that goes in there. That's yours. You own that. Nobody's eating for you. If they were, people would be pointing the finger at the person eating stuff for them. That's just true. It's about accountability. We must be accountable. And I would say we don't need to take Ozempic or Wegovy, Smeglitude. We don't need any of these products at all. Instead, sound diet, sound workouts, good sleep, lots of water. Get to work. Write yourself a plan. Envision, what do you want out of this life? A high quality physique, a good body, a strong body, an able body, a body that can run and play and be active and that feels good. You know, the older I get, the more I'm just into feeling good. That's what I think really matters. It's good to have a frame and a good and be muscular and all that and strong. That's awesome. But what comes with that is being absolutely a feeling of well-being that you just can't get from any pill. You know, you can get it from a pill, but it's temporary. 35 minutes to a couple hours. But that's not it. You have to create it. It's still up to you. It's all within inside you. It's within your reach. We got to do the push-ups. We got to do the squats. We got to ride our bikes. We got to do the staircase. We got to do a walk. The run is on us. That's what builds, not Ozempic. All right. Just want to share that with you. I'm going to finish my fusion. And speaking of getting in shape and working out, I'm going to be at the rings later. We'll do another back workout. Yeah, I'm excited about that. So let's go get some rings in and make sure to buyer beware. If you hear about a new weight loss supplement, weight loss pill, Ozempic, injection, any of these things, just know it's snake oil and that you're better off getting in sound nutrition and workouts, good sleep, good water, protein, clean eating. That's what it's going to take. That's the magic. If there's a magic bullet, it's all those things I mentioned earlier. All right. The odd one, keeping it legit, keeping it fit, with the real Meg Deal, and we're signing out.